Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, you guys. I am so excited that you guys are here. Hello. Welcome to B's Misfit Tarot. My name is B, and I am so excited to be here with you guys. This channel is a 2 years in the making manifestation. So this is a pretty big deal for me. This first video coming out for you guys, it's a big deal for me. I am so excited to be here. What we are doing today. So I want to get into where you guys are at in your spiritual journey. What spirit is working on with you guys. Each pile will give me a collective energy, a different one obviously, but each pile is going to give me a decent idea of where we as a collective of B's Misfit Tarot is at, so that going forward I can kind of tune into the energies that I know are here for these messages. My goal, my intention for this channel is to be there with you guys during this journey, because I understand on a very, very real level, as most readers will say, what you are going through as far as the spiritual journey goes. I think a lot of us are collectively going through the same thing, even though the circumstances might be different. My goal is to be the channel for spirit to support you through this journey and give you the information, confirmation, predictions, things like that can help you along your journey. All of my messages are going to be general, as these YouTube pick a card readings are. So please, please, please only take what resonates. Leave the rest. Don't worry about it if it's not for you. These messages are going to be for a pretty big collective of people, no matter whether that's 20 people or, 20,000 people. Either way, it's not a one-on-one. So if you do want to book a one-on-one with me, I am also open for personal readings. You can shoot me an email down below. My email's in the description box. You can shoot me an email and I will get you all the information on my personal readings. I have a bunch of different options for you guys, whether you want a personal reading for yourself, you and your counterpart, just a quick energy check-in. I offer emergency readings with 24-hour turnarounds, things like that. So, with that being said, you guys, let's get into it. I'm so excited. So we have pile 1 here with the, I believe this is flower Agate. I don't know how to say that. I never know how to get the actual pronunciations right. I hope my camera's gonna focus on these things when I hold them up and not me. So the flower Agate with the Muse Tarot is pile 1. And I'll give you guys a closer look at this as well. Okay, so pile 2 is this Angel Fire Quartz. I think it's just fire quartz. It might not be angel quartz, but it might be angel fire quartz. I'm not good at crystal naming. So if you guys know what this is, go ahead and pop it in the comments, yeah? All right, and this one is the Star Spinners Tarot for pile 2. I love this deck. I kept all of the Lovers cards in this deck. It came with 4 and I kept all of them. Makes it fun. All right, and then we've got this Bloodstone point with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. All right, you guys. So go ahead and pick. Timestamps are down below. And I will see you guys at your piles. Hello, hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm so excited that you guys are here today for my first YouTube tarot reading. You guys are my first pile. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay, so this little stack here is your oracle cards. We are going to go, I pre-shuffled those for all 3 piles, so we will go over those at the end. We are going to start with this Muse Tarot to get into a little energy check-in. Where are you guys at? What is Spirit working on with you? What advice do they have? Things like that. It's going to be kind of like an open book for Spirit to come through. I'm going to ask that your guides and my guides give me the information that I need to give you guys so that you leave here with an understanding of, a better understanding of where you're at, what Spirit's doing in your life, things like that. I'm playing with this thing. I just got it yesterday and I am obsessed with it. 2 days ago, Mother's Day. It's just a stick. It's like a wooden stick, but I got it right next to the river, and I'm obsessed with it. I cleaned it, and then now I'm using it in this reading because Mother Gaia, and it's, I don't know, there's just a really powerful energy to it. So we're keeping it, but I keep playing with it, and now I'm getting little shards of wood all over my desk. Okay, you guys, are you ready? Let's get into it. So, do me a favor, take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and get into the energy of openness so that I can pick up on the energies that Spirit wants me to. Just take a deep breath. Center your energies in through the nose, out through the mouth. Getting grounded, feeling that peaceful energy as Spirit comes in. Spirit, can you tap me into the collective of pile number 1? We are going to be getting some spiritual insights for you guys on where you are currently at. So Spirit, can you tap me into the energies of pile number 1? Okay. Already got one popping out here. All right, so we have the Three of Swords in reverse. I will show you guys these cards. I'm going to pull the cards first, and I'll show you guys as I talk about them. All right, what else, Spirit? Where is pile 1 currently at? What are you working on with pile 1, Spirit? What are you working on with pile 1? Where's pile 1? Okay, friends. We've got 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. All right, one more. What do we got with the 6 of Cups, Spirit? All right, you guys. Back of the deck, we have the 9 of Emotions in this deck, which is Cups, in reverse. All right, so back of deck energies give me like an overall energy. It will really depend on the reading, but for this one, the back of the deck energy is telling me kind of an overall theme for you guys. And the 9 of Cups in reverse kind of talks to me in this situation about you not seeing those things that you have asked for, the manifestations that you have set for yourself and put out into the universe. You're not seeing that fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment yet. You're not seeing that steady, it feels like peace. It feels like all you want is peace. And I say that because we have the 3 of Swords in reverse here. And the 3 of Swords in reverse indicates that there was a heartbreak. There was this woman sitting by the door. Normally in the traditional Rider-Waite, we have the heart with the 3 swords right through it. It's not a fun card to talk about, but in this deck, it's interesting because she's sitting in front of this door, and it's a closed door. The door is closed at her back, and she's curled up into a ball, and she's holding her head, and these 3 beams are slashing through her with crying eyes in the background. So with this in reverse, I feel like this has already happened. And what you want now is peace. You want the pain to go away, and it could very well have to do with another person, whether this is romantic, whether this is family, friends. It doesn't really matter because it's just giving me like an overall energy of like where is it? Where is the peace that I manifested? Because you've still got this 9 of Swords right here, which is Nine of Voices in this deck. And the Nine of Swords, Nine of Voices, always talks to me about anxiety, sleepless nights. That's just kind of what it stands for. But to me, this type of anxiety is very much spiritual restlessness, because she's surrendered, and her inner child, I think, it's either her inner child or it's a depiction of a counterpart or something. In the bottom, we've got her and her eyes are closed. She's holding on to this orange string of energy, it looks like, with the moon in the background and this girl in the corner resting on these clouds. And it just seems like there's this spiritual restlessness going on here, this spiritual anxiety of this Ace of Voices, this clarity. Where is this clarity? It's coming. It's coming. This clarity is coming. You haven't lost it. It's not in reverse. It is upright. Ace of Swords, Ace of Voices in this deck. Aces always talk to me about new beginnings and new offerings and opportunities and things like that, but they are fleeting. You know, aces don't last. The energy of aces don't last forever, and it seems like this is what you're waiting for. This clarity, this opportunity to have a conversation, this opportunity to understand. Understanding seems to be the main wish here, because we do have the energy of the past with this Six of Emotions. The Six of Cups, we do have the energy of the past, nostalgia, memories. This card usually talks about childhood memories, good memories, the sweet. But, you know, she's looking very, very melancholy in this, while her inner child is soaring. Her inner child is playing or wishes to play, right? But she is this restlessness, this, I don't quite have it. And if you look at it from the terms of the table, she is actually looking at this nine of emotions in reverse, which is on the back of the deck. You know, she's looking at it and she's longing for it, while her inner child just wants to play, right? But there's this Five of Inspiration, which is the Five of Wands, which talks about chaos. It talks about too many opinions, too many hands in the pot. We've got 5 people here with these like mirrored sky portal things talking to me specifically about too many opinions, too many ways to go, too many, when there's really just one on a string straight down the center. But you can't see it through the chaos. You can't see it through the things that are going on around you. So Spirit, can you give me some advice for them? What are you doing with them here? What do you want them to see through all of this? What do you want them to see through all of this? Let's get one row of advice, Spirit. What are we working on? 8 of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh, honey. Yes. What do you want them to see? Where are we? Ooh, got another ace, you guys. Ace of Wands. And somehow the 9 of Cups in reverse is still on the back of the deck. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that? Okay, that's wild. So we've got this 8 of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry. Definitely upright. 8 of Emotions. Mercury retrograde started today. I'm starting this Mercury retrograde. Awesome. Okay, so the 8 of Emotions, the 8 of Cups. It's indicating walking away. But in this card, she's walking towards this new moon. And new moons represent new beginnings. New moons represent an opportunity for you to clarify your manifestations, to walk towards your manifestations with essentially nothing in your way because of what you've released on the full moon. The full moon is that releasing. It's that understanding. It's that coming, you know, coming to one with the self, where the new moon is that new beginning, we are now walking forth from what we've learned from the full moon. So you are walking away from this chaos, from this restlessness, from, you know, this anxiety, these sleepless nights. And you're walking towards this Queen of Cups. She is so freaking beautiful. Every time I see this card, I'm like, ugh. God, it's my favorite depiction of the Queen of Cups that I think I've ever seen. And I have quite a few decks. I have a lot of decks. And this is probably my favorite Queen of Cups. Because she's so explosive and yet completely in control. Her eyes are closed. She's surrendered to the emotions. She's surrendered to the power of her feelings. She's surrendered to who she is at her core. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, you know, her cup is closed. She's got a lid on her cup. So she's not looking to hand it out, where in this card, her eyes are closed. So she's not looking at anyone else. She's basking in her own energy, her own emotions, her own feelings, and she's suspended in that. She's suspended in the reality of her own emotions. And, you know, her eyes are definitely not. That is strange. To me, her eyes look closed. When I'm pointing it at the camera, because I took it from here and just put it right up here, her eyes look closed when really they're open. Wow. Okay, so that was intentional. So, and now I'm seeing this woman at the top. I don't know if you guys saw her. I couldn't see her in the camera light because I'm looking at what you're looking at, and I can't see that far. So with it being this small. So, you know, this Queen of Emotions, she's got the message remains the same. She's got so much power. There's so much power in her emotions, and she's submerged under the water while this woman is walking above with just her feet in the water. The Queen of Emotions is submerged. So but her eyes are open, which I originally thought they were closed. She is so in control no matter what. That's really the message here, which is the message on the original Rider-Waite. She's in control of her emotions. She's just not giving. And in this one, you know, there's still no sense of giving. It's not about anyone else, right? This is wholeheartedly about you. And I think the message, most importantly from Spirit here, is at the top, where your emotions lie underneath the surface in your heart chakra, and the way that you feel, and the way that, excuse me, you know, you're in a room of people and how your emotions sit. It's about coming to terms with the underwater. It's about coming to terms with the depth of your emotions, whether that's for somebody else, whether that's how you feel about the world, whether that's, you know, how you feel about your mom or your dad or your counterpart or your siblings, whether that's, no matter what, it doesn't matter the situation that you're in. It's all about walking along the surface of the ocean, walking along the surface of your emotions while knowing the power of what's underneath, while knowing the power of what's resting beneath the surface. And the key is this Ace of Wands. The key is this vision. The key is this passion. The key is, you know, what's at the center of her crown chakra. You know, right above that third eye is this orangey pink energy. And that's where we want to be. We want to be resting at the truth of what we want. These manifestations, this Nine of Cups in reverse, this emotion of fulfillment. We want to reverse the Five of Cups. We don't want to be feeling out in the cold anymore. We don't want to be feeling like we're lacking. We don't want to be feeling like we're restless. We don't want to be feeling like we don't know what's going on and other people's opinions are in the way. And, you know, the past is it's something you're longing for. There's something in the past that you want to call back. And it could be this Two of Cups that we have here, but the Chariot's not moving forward. The Ten of Cups isn't here yet. But that's because we need this Ten of Swords. This cycle has to end. This Ten of Swords in reverse before we get that justice. before we see this justice. But the key here is about you chasing what lights you up. No, I did this backwards. It's about what lights you up, walking towards what brings you joy, what keeps you grounded. Do you understand your emotions? Do you understand where you're at? Do you understand how you feel and why? That's going to lead you to this Ace of Inspiration once you can talk about those deeper feelings. That's going to lead you to peace and understanding, getting rid of this Nine of Voices. If something isn't working out in your surroundings, if you've got chaos going on in your surroundings, you're gonna, and you're anything like me, if you've got that empathic energy, you've got that empathic tendency to take on other people's energy and then not know what to do, right? You may have been doing that for so long, even past energy, even past people. This is about coming back to you. This is about walking away from even this Two of Cups here. Walking away from anything that isn't you right now, that isn't about you right now, because you need to get back to your center. You need to walk along the surface of the ocean while understanding that there's so much more that lies beneath the surface, and that's where your power lives. Your power comes from your heart chakra. Your power comes from alignment of what you know, what you feel inherently in your soul. And that's the energy you need to get reacquainted with, get reattuned to. This Ace of Inspiration, it's going to give you a surge of passion, a new idea. It's going to bring in, it's going to freshen everything up for you. And you're going to feel as if, okay, there's the peace. Then I can get this clarity. We've got two aces on the table. So we're talking about brand new clarity here. We're talking about brand new passion. We're talking about movement. But first we've got to get rid of this Five of Wands. Too many hands in the pot, too many people, too many energies. Take a bath. There's a lot of water here. There's a lot of blue here. Get in the ocean, get in the river. You know, I did bring this in here. Get cleansed, get clear, get like understanding, walk towards that clarity of emotions and understand even the pain is power. Even your pain is power because you can feel, you're feeling, right? Okay, so let's get into your oracles to get a better idea and see what other advice Spirit has for you guys. At the end of the video, we are going to do a yes or no question. So you guys can start thinking about your yes or no questions and what you might like Spirit to answer for you. All right, you guys. We're going to do the affirmation last. Let's get an energy read here. All right, so these are energy cards. We're going to see kind of what's in your energy and what's going on, what's coming. Community. Okay, so there's that community again. There are those people. You got a lot of people around you, which is good. It's really good. We want people. We love people, especially when it looks like this, especially when we've got a community, a sisterhood here. You know, we've got a soul bond. This gives me soul family energy. Now, I hate to break it to you, but that doesn't mean you don't need a break from your soul family as well, right? Leaning on your soul family to help you understand your feelings, talking to them, opening up, communicating your feelings. That might be something Spirit's saying here. Lean on your community. Lean on the people around you. Open up, express, the people that you trust. They can help you here. Follow the leader. 40. You know, you may have either someone around you that can really help you do this. Somebody who can, because we've got a lot of animals here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of birds and one little woman running. Well, she's a fairy, it looks like, running along this path. You know, follow the leader. You've got power. You've got untapped power and untapped potential in that Queen of Cups. There's power in your emotions, and Spirit might be leading you down this path of leadership. But in order to do that, in order to start walking down that yellow brick road, you have to start walking that 8 of Cups. You have to start walking down that yellow brick road. Whatever this wish fulfillment is, whatever it is you feel like you're lacking, you know, it might be delayed or not coming in because you have to go get it. And in order to do that, you have to understand what it is you're going to get. What is the feeling that you're seeking? What is the emotion? Yes, peace, of course. But what else? What else is it that you want to feel on a daily basis? Peace, joy, contentment, happiness. What makes you happy? What brings you peace? You know, what enhances, what raises your vibration? That's what we're doing here, because Follow the Leader is talking to me about a leader in training. This is somebody, you know, your inner compass here. There's a clock on the tree. And it's speaking to me of this inner compass, because trees are known for their wisdom, right? Trees are known for their wisdom, and we've got this clock in the center of the tree. And, you know, Spirit's been talking to me a lot about time lately. I'm a big Marvel fan. It was a big week for Marvel fans. So, you know, time, divine timing, more specifically, patience, and what happens with time behind the scenes when I may want something to speed up and Spirit slows it down. Why? You know, that could be what we're looking at here. These wish fulfillments that you've been asking for, these wishes that you've been waiting for. They might not be coming in because you have to move spaces in order to receive them. You have to align, right? We've got intention, spinning fate. Yeah. You're intentionally shifting timelines here. You're intentionally walking away from indecision and restlessness and fear and not having enough, lack mentality. You're walking away from, you're being rescued from, with that siren going on in the background, I heard the word rescue. You're being rescued from that energy and asked to set new intentions, that new moon energy and that 8 of Cups. Set new intentions. What do you want? Refresh your energy, cleanse, and then dream. You know, dream again, think again. Follow the leader, follow your inner compass. Follow your soul, follow your emotions, but the good ones. Follow the emotions you want to feel, not the emotions that drag you down. Follow the ones that you want to feel. Seek them out. Lean on your community. I've got this illumination card. That's when you're going to see everything. That's when that Ace of Wands is going to come into play. That's when you're going to get that moment of clarity, that moment of, oh my God, and that's going to lead right into the moment of, oh, this is it. That passion, that spark, that drive. That's what you guys are looking for here. And now for your affirmation, we have, when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. That is another key indicator that you're on a journey. This patience, this clock, I mentioned it. You know, Spirit's working with me on patience. Spirit's working with me on understanding that I am not in control here. The only thing that I can control is how I feel in any given situation. I can control how I feel, and knowing what I want is coming, and keeping my energy aligned with that, what it is that I want, right? Because what you want may not be ready for you. It's the toughest lesson to learn. It's one I'm still learning. What you want may not be ready for you, but there are things that are ready for you that you might not really want, because you want that ultimate thing. That ultimate thing will come with baby steps. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Let Spirit work out the kinks in whatever it is that you're calling in. You work out the kinks within you, right? I think that's the message here today. Let's get these angel cards. My slip's falling off. My slipper's falling off. That one. All right, you guys. I'm in a very peaceful energy. There's a lot of calm. I want to move slower. You're going to get there. You're going to get to this serenity, but the serenity comes in this surrender. Serenity, for me, comes when you surrender. Why are you doing this to me? Why? That was a bad shuffle. This follow the leader. What you learn along the way, you can teach later on. And I think you have the power to do that. I saw a lot of power in that Queen of Cups, and she played me with those eyes. You know, there's a lot of power here You have to find your own power, and that's when you'll find your path. When you recognize that seedling of power in yourself that you've known is always there but never believed in. You know, it's about believing in that. All right, you guys, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through your mouth. Think of your yes or no question. What do you want to ask Spirit today? Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it. All right, let's do this. Spirit, what is the answer to their question? No. That's pretty straightforward. No. So whatever you're thinking, the answer is no. And I'm getting this very, you asked worst case scenario. Some of you might have asked worst case scenario. Am I supposed to walk away from this person? And if the answer is no, you're not abandoning anything here. You're not abandoning your community by taking time for yourself. You're taking time for yourself. We do have within the next few months on the bottom of the deck, though. So there's a timeline. I rarely get timelines. Those cards rarely come out for me. So within the next few months, whatever your question was, no, but in the next few months. I don't think we're walking away from anything other than the chaos. People can stay. Chaos can't. But I think you're already good at setting up boundaries. I just think you're confused on what boundaries to set. And that's going to depend on what you feel and what types of things you want to feel on a daily basis. Okay, you guys, I think that's all I have for you today. I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for being here, as always. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't get caught up on messages that were not for you. I don't think I have anything else for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can scroll down in the description box, and the links are there for you. Never, ever, ever expected. Always appreciated. I'm thinking about you guys, and I hope that you have a great week. And I'll see you in my next video. Okay, you guys. Bye-bye. Pile 2. How are we? Welcome, you guys. I'm so excited that you're here. If you picked this Fire Quartz point and the Star Spinners Tarot, boop, then you are at your pile. How are you guys? You doing all right? You doing good? I was telling pile 1, I found this piece of wood. I found it this weekend on Mother's Day when my daughter and I have a 3-year-old. She and I were walking along the river, and I had to take it home because I love it. So now I'm using it in our readings because we're honoring Mother Gaia here today. You're honoring Mother Gaia here today. Just feeling like the energy is grounding. We are here today to get some information from Spirit on where you are currently at in your spiritual journey. So what is Spirit working on with you? What are you currently dealing with? And then what advice that they have for you. So it just is going to give me a kind of a idea of where you guys are at, so that I know what my collective is going through, because my goal is to support you along the way and be a channel for Spirit to talk to all of us, me included. You know, I learn from these readings. I'm not just here to be a messenger. I'm also learning as you guys are. So I'm very, very excited to be here. I'm very excited to get into this. As always, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And I think that's it. I keep shuffling. The Hermit in reverse just popped out. So you guys might be coming out of a introspection period. Let's just get into it. These cards are ready, shall we? All right. Take a deep breath for me, pile 2. In through your nose and out through your mouth. All right. Open your energy for Spirit so that we can get a clear and accurate message on where you guys are at. Be open to receive the messages the Spirit has for you today. Spirit asks for clear and accurate messages here for pile 2. All right, you guys. I saw the 2 of Pentacles, which is for me the dance of change. Keeping those 2 pentacles and that infinity symbol. Spirit's already talking for you guys. What you guys got going on over there? Keeping things steady above water. Waiting, coming out of a dark night. Ooh. We got the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles coming out. Let's see what Spirit's got to say. Woo! Ah! All right, let's go. Spirit, can you connect me to the collective of pile number 2? What do we got? All right. Up first, we got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I will show you guys these cards as I divine them. All right, Spirit, what's going on in pile 2's world? We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Got the 8 of Coins in reverse. All right, clarify this. 6 of Coins in reverse, Spirit. Okay, friends. 7 of Swords in reverse. Sorry, 10 of Swords in reverse. Wheel of Fate. Up. There's that 6 of Cups. The Tower in reverse. All right. The 5 of Wands in reverse on the back of the deck. All right, so we've got the 5 of Wands in reverse in the back of the deck. So that is telling me the overall energy for your pile, pile 2, the overall energy is letting go of this chaos, which was actually, feels like a continuation of pile 1. So if you were drawn to pile 1, you may want to go back and watch that. But it's looking like we're walking away from chaos, because the 5 of Wands upright talks about too many hands in the pot. You know, talks about too many opinions. There's a lot of passionate energy. There's a lot of chaos fights, things that just might be unnecessary, things that aren't serving you in any way, shape, or form. The 5 of Wands is a chaotic card for me, but it's in reverse here. You're trying to get away from that. We've got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse as well. Things are unbalanced. There's something in your life that's unbalanced, though I'm not quite sure what it is. It's really not giving me anything other than this, this 6 of Cups, which again, pile 1 had 6 of Cups energy as well. So there's something that's unbalanced here in your life, you guys. And it's time for this cycle to end. We've got the 10 of Swords in reverse. And the 10 of Swords talks about the ending of a cycle, or at the end of the path. And a new day is coming, but this is in reverse. You're struggling to end this cycle. You're struggling to end this chaos, this lack of balance, to find a way out of this. You don't feel like the Wheel of Fortune is on your side. With the Wheel of Fate in reverse, there's a lack of luck here. There's just lack. There's lack. There's a lack of balance. There's too much chaos. There's this Tower in reverse, though. This Tower in reverse to me talks about protection, because, which is not typical for everyone, but for me it does talk about protection. The Tower upright is everything you've built coming crashing down because there's something you missed. You know, there was a decision that either wasn't made, you know, a change needed to take place. So Spirit blows up the Tower and the 2 people come tumbling down. But this Tower in reverse is talking to me more about you, an internal tower, something that's causing you to think, I'm not safe here. This is not working for me anymore. This is an internal tower. This is an internal moment where you realize that this is not where you need to be. It's not working. This 8 of Coins in reverse, 8 of Pentacles talks about putting in work. It talks about the long game here, investing in yourself and focusing and seeing results, and that's not happening here. This 8 of Coins in reverse is talking about it not happening, and this past energy. This is the only upright card. I feel like it's something that you don't want to let go of because it's so familiar to you. This is something that you know very well, something, someone, whether it's a job, a relationship, situationship. It's not really giving me any indicators other than this Eight of Coins in reverse. It could be work. It could be you're not settled in your financial situation, or you don't like where you're working, but you've been working there for so long that you feel like you don't want to cause a tower moment in this job. That's one scenario. You don't want to leave this job. You're not sure what's going to happen with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse if you leave. Even though there's not an equal give and take, and you know this cycle needs to end. That could be a message for someone very specific, but the message is the same no matter the situation. Whether this is work, work, family, friends, relationships, a marriage, no matter what, the situation is no longer serving you and you know it. That's the problem. So Spirit, what now? What is the advice? What are you suggesting is the next step? Oh boy. All right, these came out together, so we're going to keep them together. We've got the Lovers, the Page of Coins in reverse. What else do we got, Spirit? We've got the Four of Cups. And there's that Two of Coins. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm getting it. Yep, I'm getting it. Okay. Oof, the Hierophant on the back of the deck. Okay, you guys. So what Spirit's saying here is we've got the Lovers, and I kept all the Lovers cards in this deck. I think there are 4. We've got a man and a woman. We've got a woman and a woman. We got a man and a man. And I think we might have the darker version of the man and the woman. I think we have a light version of the man and the woman. We have a darker version of the man and the woman. And then we've got 2 same sex. So this to me is, I'm actually going to take it as a man and a woman relationship, father-daughter, counterpart relationship, whether you are the masculine or the feminine, doesn't matter. Grandfather, anybody, boss, anybody. So you've got the Lovers, which is a union of some sort, but you got the Page of Coins in reverse. You are not getting what you need. The progress in this is not moving forward. We're not getting the messages we need to be getting. The messages are not being received. Page of Coins. Pages always talk about messages, communications, curiosity. They're younger energies, right? So reverse, we're talking immaturity. We're talking the shadow side of those. We're talking somebody who is not equally giving to you. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is not equally giving to you, and Spirit is saying if you are not getting the opportunities you are looking for from this person, even though you feel like this connection, or this situation is out of your control. Why? I'm getting this message of, but this is out of my control. There's this longing energy here, and yet but it's never going to end. It's always going to, because the Two of Pentacles does talk about the dance of change normally for me, meaning these 2 pentacles are not going to fall, right? They're not going to leave the infinity symbol, which is depicted on the original Rider-Waite deck. In this one, though, she's got these boats like on this super rough water in the background. You've got really rough water in the background, and these boats are kind of all over the place, and we've got a little bit of this chaos, kind of going on, and her eyes are closed, and she's like weighing her decisions back and forth. It's like you can't make this decision, and yet you're lonely. There's this energy of longing, this energy of lack for a castle that's right there. You have fins, you could swim. You're a mermaid. It's right there. The opportunity is right behind you. But the key is, you're not looking at what you invested in. You're looking at what's missing. 7 of Pentacles talks about what you have invested in. Not the stuff that didn't work out with the 8 of Pentacles, but the stuff that would work out with the 7 of Pentacles. You're trying to look at what you don't have, this lack. Page of Coins in reverse, what we don't have. When you do have seeds that you've sown, that you could continue growing, is what Spirit's saying. You do have other things that you could be investing your time in that would work. And that, 3 of Wands. Yeah. Hierophant and 3 wands. Spirit's trying to tell you there's more on the horizon than this lack situation, this lack mentality. There's more going on here. There's more coming. There's more on the way. What you invested in. You're going to get back your investment. It might not be with this person. And I'm not getting into that today. Though I do have a you versus them reading coming next. All right, let's get into your oracle cards. See if we can clarify some of this. All right. Spirit wants you guys to remember what you do have in order to get through the lack of what you don't have. I pre-shuffled oracle cards for you guys, so that is right here. We've got an affirmation we'll read at the end. And right now we're going to look into the energies around you and what Spirit is saying. So the first energy, we have the Thinking Man. We've got the Thinking Man. We've got Spirit of Place. Right in the middle, we've got your path. Have courage to find your own path, or follow your own path. Follow your own path. And underneath, we've got diligence. Okay, yes. So I'm getting 2 messages for the Thinking Man, which is number 46, which would be 110. 2 messages. 1, it's you. You're thinking. You might be thinking too much. It's giving me this energy of distorted masculine. You're in your masculine and it's a little bit too distorted. You're thinking too much. You're overthinking about this situation. But I'm also getting this person that things are unbalanced with. It's this person that's thinking. This person needs time to think in order for that 1 energy to come about, that 0-10 completion energy to come about. Whereas we have Spirit of Place here. And Spirit of Place always talks to me about where you are right now. The energy of where you are right now and what you can do with it. What can you alchemize right now for yourself? What can you make right now? And it has everything to do with your path. With this, have courage to follow your own path. It's actually number 36. We have 9 and we have 10. So you're well on your way. It is going to take this diligence though. This is about training your mind. This is about reminding yourself that not everything that you want can come in the energy that you're in right now. Nothing can come in if you're in lack energy. You're only going to receive more lack. The Spirit of Place always talks to me about being in the now, being in the moment, being in the present, and understanding that there are gifts around you. There's wisdom around you. There's magic around you. There are things around you that you could utilize to pull in what it is that you want, but you have to align your energy with it. It's diligence. The way that the fields in the background in this, they're all different colors, but they line up. There's a plan. There's a purpose. And this bird is flying over it. It's over the clouds. That's what you're doing. Your clarity. You're going into the clouds and you're thinking about your path, and have courage to follow it. Have the courage to follow your own path, no matter what isn't being given to you externally. No matter what other person isn't giving equally to you. Irrespective of them, what do you want? Are you changing your career? Are you switching relationships? Are you giving this person space? Are you putting up boundaries? Are you saying no for once? Are you saying no and being diligent about it? Giving yourself what it is that you need? You know, what is it that we're doing here? What is it that we want to do here? There's a whole world of opportunities, and right now there's all this lack energy. Why? Because in the moment, you could build anything. You could start anything. You could do anything. But it's about figuring out what will fill that space. That empty space in you that you're trying to fill with another person or a job or a family member or pleasing somebody or everybody. It doesn't really matter what the situation is. What else can you fill it with that will actually raise your vibration, that will be of your highest good, not something that's taking from you? It's an equal give and take is what we're looking for here. So your affirmation is, when I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. Yeah, this is about, you know, actually, if you want, I'm going to hold it there a little bit longer. If you want something, you know, up. Oh, you got a sneeze going on. Okay. The spirit of place. Bring spirit into it. They want to be involved. Bring your guides into it. Bring your prayers into it. Bring about a co-creation. Co-create with spirit. You are working with spirit. They are not working against you. They're working with you. That wheel of fortune should be upright. Although there is always a darkness. We did see when I was pre-shuffling that Hermit in reverse. You are coming out of a dark night of the soul. You know, come out. It's time now to look at what's next for you. This heart chakra energy with the green. You've got so much green, you guys. You've got so much green here. It's that heart chakra energy. What do you want? What's calling you? Okay? So, that's your homework. What's calling you? All right. We got a yes or no question. So if you've got a yes or no question for spirit, start thinking. Take a nice deep breath for me, pile 2. Ask that question. Spirit. We got a yes or no question for pile 2. What is the answer? Not the right time and no. Whoa! Okay. So we got not the right time, not the right time, and no. So, again with this green. This is all green. This one too. The green ribbon. And most of them are purple or pink. There's like a few, or yellow. Yeah, like one blue. There's not a lot of greens in this. So, I don't know what your question was, but Spirit wants you to focus on your connection to Spirit and your path forward. Because that's going to lead you where you want to go. It's going to lead you where you want to go. All right, pile 2. I hope that helped. I feel for you guys. I hope that helped. As always, take what messages resonate, leave the rest. If this was not your pile, you can feel free to check out another one or choose another reader. If you would like to donate to the channel, which is always appreciated, never, ever, ever required, the link for that is in the description box below. And yeah, we're going to be doing you versus them in the next reading. So stay tuned for that, my friends, and I'll see you there. Bye, guys. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Hi, I don't know why I'm singing. You chose Bloodstone and the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Hi, happy Mercury retrograde. I didn't say that in the other piles. I don't know what I'm saying now. You guys feeling it? I'm feeling it. I've been feeling it. I've been feeling it even in the shadow period. Woo, girl. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I already got people texting me that shouldn't be. I'm like, wow, is this a particularly powerful one? I actually think it is because of eclipse season. We got a flipped one here. 6 of Cups. This is the third, and I use different decks in every pile. But 6 of Cups, that's the third time it's come out. So if you wanted to watch any of the other piles, you might want to do that. All right, you guys. So what are we doing today? We are doing an energy check-in. We are asking Spirit, what's going on in your energy? What's going on in your life? What are they working on with you? What are they trying to get you to see? What are they trying to get you to notice? We are going to hope for some confirmation here. We're going to hope for some clarity here. We're going to ask some advice. I've got oracle cards to pull at the end. But for now, I want you guys to take a deep breath with me. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Pile 3. We're opening ourselves up to be able to receive, me included, the messages that Spirit wants to give us today. All right, you guys, let's get into it. That was a bad shuffle. I wish I could do the biz with these cards, but I cannot. They are too stiff. All right. Oh, I didn't tell you about my stick. I told the other 2 files. Ooh, we got the star. I'm not going to do it though because I didn't ask a question. Okay, so my stick. Look at my stick. Look at my stick! I love this thing. I got it the other day on Mother's Day. I went for a walk with my daughter. She's 3. She's the best. We went for a walk by the river, and I was like, look at this really beautiful Mother Gaia-like stick. I'm going to take it because I'm obsessed with it. So I brought it home with me, and now I'm using it in this reading. That's why there's a stick on this table. She is very pretty. She's like whitewashed, and I just love her. All right, pile 1. Spirit, or pile 3. Spirit, can you connect me to the energy of pile number 3? We did have a flipper, and I am going to take it. The Hermit. All right. Spirit, can you tap me into the collective of pile number 3? What do we got going on? Knight of Swords. Whoop. Wow. Different energy than the other 2 groups. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? Okay, we got 2. 10 of Wands in reverse. Get rid of them burdens. Bam! 2 of Cups in reverse. Retro. Knight of Swords. Talk to me. What do we got? Queen of Cups. Okay. 10 of Wands in reverse. Spirit. What we got going on here? Woo! Back in deck energy. Ace of Swords, pile 3. Got some clarity coming in. Ace of Swords. Aces are always talking about new beginnings, fleeting realizations, epiphanies, moments in time where you're just like, oh, that's it. That's it. That's the moment. That's it. I have those frequently. I love Ace of Swords moments. I recognize them as Ace of Swords moments because they are fleeting. The energy that hits you, like what you do with that information is wholeheartedly up to you. But I got a lot of energy from this pile suddenly out of nowhere where I didn't have this much energy before I started. So this Ace of Swords was a big whoosh for you. It was like a big moment, whether you've had it now or it's coming. We've got the Hermit here. And the Hermit to me always talks about introspection, that shadow work. We're going inside, we're looking at ourselves, we're learning, we're exploring, we're tasting our shadow side, our light side. We're really in it, right? And we got this 2 of Cups in reverse, which I would love to say that this could be friends, family. It could be, but instantly something tells me you are in separation from your person. This is the first pile. I feel like there is definitely a love situation going on here because we also have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So 2 very different energies, one masculine, one feminine, and they're giving me a vibe. So I'm going to start with that scenario, and if Spirit has another scenario for those of you who are not in a connection, we will see, but as of right now, I got to get this out of my head. So we've got the Hermit. The scenario I'm seeing, okay, follow me. The scenario I'm seeing here, someone made a choice. I need to go in. I'm going to go in because this isn't working. This relationship, this connection, this situationship, whatever this is, it's not working. But it's looking like this Ace of Swords did something for communication and movement. Did or is doing. I don't know whether this happened yet or whether this is going to happen. You will know better than I will. So we've got this Knight of Swords here. That's movement. That's taking this energy and turning it into this energy. That's taking the next step. We skipped the page and went right to the Knight. And the Knight of Swords is not a slow energy, not at all. In this deck, however, he's not moving at all in this deck. He's looking at the sword. He's looking at the Ace of Swords. Because they're the same color. The hilt of this sword is blue and green, and the hilt of this is also blue and green. And it's looking to me like he is staring at the blade of this, like really looking at the impact of the communication that is about to come in, or what this person wants to say. Because we've got the Queen of Cups right here, and she's chilling. She's looking at her cup. She's on her mountain. She's doing her thing. She is absolutely uninterested in taking on any extra weight. This 10 of Wands in reverse, we are flipping that weight upside down. We don't want it. We don't want any extra weight. We want the pain of the last cycle to go away. And if there isn't a rebirth, you don't want it. This death in reverse tells me that something needed to end. Something needed to be reborn, and it didn't. It didn't get reborn. But this clarity in the center of the reading, it's like you're on the outside, and then Spirit's like, just watch out for what's hidden in the middle. You know, we are in I said happy Mercury retrograde to you guys. I didn't say it to the other piles. Mercury retrograde, you could have someone from the past coming back. Something you thought was dead. It's not dead. I think this person's coming back because it's just what the cards are telling. I can't. There's no other scenario. I'm not getting another scenario here. It's a very cut and dry situation. Something that was too heavy to carry, you let it go. It wasn't being rebirthed. You went inside. You let go of the connection. Now this person took that 8 of Swords and was like, hey, yo, I'm coming all the way back in. 4 of Wands in reverse. It didn't go anywhere. Yeah. There wasn't, you didn't get a chance. The Moon. Feelings are not done though. The feelings here are not done. The feelings here run deep. And this 4 of Wands is like the elephant in the room. The fact that we didn't get this. We didn't make it there. But you don't want the heavy feelings. You don't want the lack. You don't want the pain. You don't want the uncertainty. You want that cycle, 10 of Swords on the back of the deck, to end. You want what you were calling in. 3 of Wands. I didn't do this for the Ace of Wands. It doesn't matter. This person's coming back. This person thinks that they can give you what you want. Spirit, can you give me a row down here, clarifying the original 3 rows? What do you want them to know about this scenario? The World in reverse. The cycle's not over. Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. All right, Strength in reverse. This guy, I just feel like he's going upright. He's going upright. All right, so Spirit is like, okay, so this cycle is not over. And the Knight of Wands that came out next, he came out upright and then like kind of slid. So I put him upright, but you may or may not want this person. I'm gonna read it like that. You may or may not want this person. We are in Mercury retrograde, friends. These people from the past are coming all the way back. And they might have some things that they need to say. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are focusing on nurturing your own energy. You don't want any nonsense. You are here to nurture your own energy, continue moving forward, make sure that all of your ducks are in the row, but you aren't necessarily blocking this person either, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy. She's good with boundaries, absolutely, but she's not the Queen of Swords. She's not going to cut this person out irrationally. Even I don't think the Queen of Swords would cut her out irrationally, but she's quick to cut people out. Very different energy than the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit wants you in the energy of receiving, and you can say no. If you don't like what you're receiving, you can say no. That's the strength here. The strength and courage to know what you want, what you don't want, and what you've invested in. 7 of Pentacles. This is about knowing what you want, what you don't want, and what you've invested in. Is it worth it? This is kind of a warning. You've been in hermit mode. That's where you're at in your spiritual journey, and now someone's coming back, something's coming back that you thought was dead, that isn't, that you may have to either put to rest or say no to. And, I'm sorry, yes, say no to and put to rest, or accept back in with X amount of boundaries, you know? All right, so these are your oracle cards. We're going to get a read on what is happening in your current energy. Second chakra. Do you want to know what's funny? So when I shuffle oracle cards, I shuffle them differently than I shuffle on camera. I shuffle them, I'll show you. So I shuffle them fully Then I ask the question and I pick a card this way. And I just put it down. I don't see them. Okay? But in this deck, in the Energy Oracle deck, I was shuffling and this card flew out. The second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This chakra flew out. This card flew out and I put it back in because it didn't come out the way I shuffle for these Oracle cards because I don't want to see them. I didn't want to see them. It still came out. So this is about your power center. This is about you understanding your power and what it is that you can achieve all on your own. This is about your confidence and what you bring to the table. This is about knowing that you can say yes or no. This is about, you know, honoring your energy, honoring what you've built for yourself, honoring your power center, honoring what you know you deserve and what you don't deserve. We've got Ride the Wave here. Yeah, this is, it feels like Mercury retrograde energy. This is, take it one step at a time. Don't make any rash decisions. Think about it. You know, go inward, go into that power center to decide what it is that you really want and make sure that's it. Dreaming, be aware of your dreams. Okay, so maybe keep a dream journal. You got a lot going on, pile 3. You got a lot going on. There's a lot of power coming in here for you. This power center upgrade is going to be big for you. You have an ascension coming in your solar plexus chakra, which is all about that confidence, that understanding, that soul energy. It's a very, very, very powerful chakra. And Archangel Ariel might be someone that you could pray to and connect to help you understand how to process this energy and riding the wave and dreaming. And like it just feels like there's this upsurge of energy coming your way. And focus. Okay, yeah. We're in Mercury retrograde. Don't take it, don't go too crazy. There's this energy of what have you already invested in? Focus on what you've invested in, and as this other thing comes in, ride the wave. Focus on your dreams. Your dreams may tell you when this other person is coming back. Your dreams may give you a warning of things happening before they do. Otherwise, focus on the things that you have already started to invest in and the things that do make you happy and those things that you found since leaving the situation that was no longer serving you, right? I release time and let the universe show me what to do. Yeah, this is about just letting things go, that ride the wave. Ride the wave. Same colors here. Ride the wave. Let spirit take control here and follow that heart chakra. Follow your intuition. Follow that energy center. Understand that you are on a path. Spirit's got your back. And you're going to be doing just fine. Right, pile 3? All right. My next reading is actually going to be you versus them. So heads up on that. That'll be coming in the next couple of days. All right, so we've got a yes or no question now, pile 3. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath for me before we ask Spirit any questions that we have and get an answer to them. So let's take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Go ahead and ask your question. All right, Spirit, what is the answer to their question? The situation will improve. Opportunity and wait. So we have wait on the back of the deck. Okay. We've got the situation will improve. An opportunity. So there's an opportunity coming. The situation will improve. Wait for it. In the meantime, focus, release time, and let the universe show you what to do. You know, gain that power, baby. Take that power back. You feel me? All right, you guys. It was so nice hanging out with you. Thank you for being here. As always, these are general messages, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the link is in the description box below. Never, ever expected, but appreciated nonetheless. Okay, you guys, have a great day.